Guys, Bitcoin is actually dumping heavily within the last 24 hours since we saw a massive breakdown with a confirmation out of our rising wedge, which was for sure a bearish continuation pattern and proved that the bears are definitely still in control of this market situation. The question now is it time to maybe close this massive $400,000 long position in an $82,000 loss? Or do I have exact plans and an exact expected price where Bitcoin may go within the next couple of weeks, even if we break our current daily low of around $19,000. Guys, stick around till the very end of this video because we are not only going to take a look at the smaller timeframes, no, we are also going to take a look at the bigger timeframes to really find out where Bitcoin is heading next. And besides that, I will for sure explain you exactly what my trade strategy is going to be for the next expected price move. So guys, stick around till the very end. As always, I would really appreciate it if you could smash up a like here on today's video. Let's reach maybe 1,000 likes. It would be amazing if we could reach that today. So if you are seeing that the 1,000 likes are not reached yet, I would really appreciate it if you could smash up a like and make some noise for the YouTube algorithm in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss out on any future Bitcoin price and also trade updates from my side. Guys, now let's not talk too much, let's jump into the charts. As I already said, we had this rising wedge, and this rising wedge actually was very similar to a price move we have seen in the big Corona dump. And actually, we had a big comparison between those two dumps and pretty much had two options here for Bitcoin. This rising wedge was actually the first real chance for the Bitcoin bulls to see somewhat of a price recovery, right? Because remember, the last time here in the very similar market situation in the bear market, right, in the Corona dump, we saw a dump to the downside out of this rising wedge. But here's a huge difference, right? We broke to the downside, but looking at the confirmation, it never came in. Because as you guys know, a confirmation only happens when the breakout happens into the right direction. After that, the price needs to retest the previous support or resistance, has to confirm that it now has turned into support or resistance. But after that, a breakdown is still not confirmed. The breakdown only confirms when, after all of this happening, the price closes below the last candle that closed when we first broke out of this chart pattern. And this didn't happen in the Corona dump situation where we had a very similar V-shaped recovery. The only big difference is, and I mean you now already saw it, that we actually in this market situation and this time, we actually broke to the downside. We saw a bounce, but we didn't see a confirmation since we saw the retest, but this time we saw a confirmation, right, for the bearish scenario after this daily candle closed below our first breakdown point. So that's why the price is going down right now. And the problem is, guys, that yes, we have been talking about the $18,000 level being the bottom since now months actually on this channel. And it seems to be coming true, but we need to keep in mind that Bitcoin has the chance to bounce here now at the $18,000 level, form this W pattern, but also this only confirms if we break above the $21,500 level. So this is nothing we can expect now today or tomorrow. So that's something for the next couple of weeks, actually, for the next couple of days. So for this week and the next week, we should keep an eye on this potential W. But what we should keep an eye on in the immediate short term is Bitcoin to hold with today's and tomorrow's weekly candle the $19,000 level, this $19,000 level, our current daily candle low closes. We should stay above that and we should not close a daily candle below. If we close a daily candle below, I actually expect lower prices to come from Bitcoin and we could be heading into the $15,000 levels, or in the worst case, we could even hit the $10,000 level. It's highly unlikely, but guys, the bears pretty much just proved that they are still in control. We had a perfect similar pattern to the Corona dump. The bulls had a chance to make a turnaround, but the bulls actually failed. And if we are now, as the bulls are not keeping control of the market and are giving it up to the bears with this confirmed breakdown, if the bulls can keep control now here at our most important $19,000 level for the short term, guys, we need to expect lower prices to come. Since, and I only wanted to tell you why I expect lower prices to come then, right? I just want to show you a very quick comparison here between the last bear markets and the current bear market. In every bear market, we so far corrected around 85%. In every single one, even though the gains are lower, right? So in this bull market, we made way higher percentage gains compared to the second. And in the third now, we are doing way lower percentage gains than in the one before. The only interesting thing is the correction actually stayed the same at 85%. And looking at the 85% drop down for Bitcoin here from the all-time high, we are actually exactly hitting the $10,000 level. So guys, I have to say, I don't think this is the most likely scenario, but I want to say this is a scenario if the bulls over the next few weeks keep failing to gain market control in these very important situations. So like I said, just subscribe, activate the bell. I will update you exactly when it's time to get bullish again, and especially when it's time to potentially scale up these long positions, these long swing trade positions. But besides that, guys, I mean, the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, so the first point where actually bull control would be achieved again on a relevant time frame like the daily, this is actually still at the $27,000 level. So we are still very, very far away from bulls gaining market control again on the smaller time frames even. So for now, guys, we need to be prepared for lower prices to potentially come for Bitcoin. If we bounce now here, we see a perfect W recovery. Yes, I will actually then make sure to open maybe a new swing long position with a small leverage here at the lower prices of the $21,500 level. But besides that, if we break to the downside, as always, I will just make sure to add margin to this trade so it doesn't get liquidated, right? This is just the way of doing it when you have a long trade with a low leverage, right? We opened this position now months ago already, just being prepared for any uprun for Bitcoin, but we are not really losing any money. I mean, the funding fee is hitting us now really, really hard at this point. We have to be for real here. But compared to all the massive short trades and compared to the $1 million I made in the, for example, in the sideways movement here, where I completely shared my trade, every trade of mine completely transparently. I also already opened or shared my profit and loss completely transparently, my Bybit statistics on YouTube as well. So it's not really anything that we need to worry about. We still have a lot of capital left to scale this trade up, to add margin. Even if the market should fall lower, we will just achieve a lower entry price and a higher amount of value at a lower price by doing so. So guys, if you want to now support me, please make sure to smash up a like, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell, make sure to write a comment to make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. And besides that, guys, I would really appreciate it if you would support me by signing up on phemex with my affiliate links. Phemex is definitely the best exchange if you want to trade cryptocurrency with leverage or want to just short maybe also cryptocurrencies without using leverage. You should definitely sign up on phemex. It's completely for free. You don't have any additional cost. You are only receiving up to $4,500 completely for free. And 5 traders are getting their portfolio doubled every single week with my affiliate link. So make sure to make use of that. But now, guys, we are going to see us in the next video. Till then, bye.